and we are in. First off, we're doing my bosses. I really don't like this boss, and I've shown why yesterday, because, well, if I do it right, it won't be a problem. The moment I mess up, you're gonna see what's gonna happen. Thankfully, Yanfei is really good for this. Otherwise, I'd be kind of boned. Like, look at all that damage I'm doing. That's just kind of nuts. There we go. And now this part. Thankfully, we don't have to aim it. Sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, we have to aim it.
Got lucky that time. Change of plan.
I'll just use you.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Incinerate.
Yeah, there was no point just using those orbs. They're helpful, but when you've got a little bit to go, yeah, just attack. But yeah, just... It's Friday, so that means I get to chill out a little bit. No need to rush. Oh well. I'm just curious, actually, the Honkai game is in beta soon. I'm curious how that's gonna be. Because if it's like Genshin, it's gonna be like future Genshin. So I want to see how that goes. Also, I know like Honkai is like some sort of series anyway, but I haven't really played any of the games. Like Honkai Third Impact, I think is the main one. Am I thinking of something? Yeah, that's the main one. Man. Oh yeah, I do need to do this one. Alright. No! I thought this was a barrier. Apparently not. Wait, it's a I fell down the barrier. How did that happen?
Stronger than I thought.
Like, I just fell down. Because the barrier doesn't go on forever. It's only like a limited amount of space. Okay. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Alright. Xingling just didn't want to go up. Oh, lizard! Grab it! Alright. Now that's done. We can do For now, the final fight with the cryo hypostasis. Because afterwards, I want to grind some Mora. Because I kind of need Mora really badly. Because I can't level up. I can't level up Nora, and I can't ascend her because I just don't have the funds. Come on.
Why do they never miss?
Does that have slight aiming properties?
Let's light it up. Boom boom. Teamwork is dreamwork. Time for your arraignment. Motion to compel.
Yeah, look how much damage Yanfei does. Yet, the moment she goes down, that's kinda it. Okay. Then we just do this.
I always bounce back. Just watch me.
Thankfully, the actual I want to focus.
I'm going in.
The actual angle which you need to hit those back isn't 100% because it does do a little bit of homing. Alright. Now that's out of the way, we can do the rest of the side quests. Or commissions. And then we might do one of the hangouts with either Toma or
This weather's
Sayu.
got me in the mood for reciting some laws. Let's see.
God, you're so weak.
Commercial law of Leela, chap.
No, Yanfei, we want you gone.
Make
Switch.
sure to keep up.
So I will. I very well keep up. Wait, is Nora just generally faster running, or is that my imagination? Rapid Fire, Frozen Wilds. Prophecies of Dawn. Ooh. Easy does it. Animals produce fowl, raw meat, or chilled. Okay. No, nothing about running. The only person who has a running bonus is Rosaria at night. And, that doesn't look like night to me. Ooh, it's this one. Oh, please tell me you won't notice. Please tell me this technically means... Nope, alright.
Take flight.
Alright, stop running at me! Why were you just running?
Got something for ya. Whirling snow.
Oh, there's a healer! Screw the healer!
Judgment.
By screw, I mean just destroy him because I do not want him around.
Selencer. Take flight. This is a new one.
Yeah, this is the issue of having a water fatui. He heals
I see how it is.
everyone. And it's just generally... He doesn't heal himself, thankfully. But, oh goodness, that's like so annoying.
Light out.
Especially when they're all crowding around you.
My apologies. Embrace the ice. You're stuck now.
Oh my god, they are just crowding around me. That's kinda hilarious.
Go as planned. Judgment.
even though Rosaria does a lot of physical damage, the shield just kind of nerfs all of it. And thankfully, without... Oh no, I'm near the water. If I get splashed with any kind of water, that be it. Get away. Chill to the bone.
Ever seen one of these?
And thankfully, the ice guy doesn't heal, he just hurts a lot and slows you down.
Unthinkable.
No, no, uh-oh, that's really bad.
Take flight. Lights out.
Yeah, I'm near water, so I'm getting splashed.
Judgment.
So we'll do this eventually, but it'll take a little bit.
Guide us. Whirling snow.
There you go. It's like, also, we just killed them all. Do we need to just take 2 supplies? We're like being ridiculously pleasant. It's like, oh, just take 2 supplies. Really? We're not going to take a 3rd one? No, no, no. We only came here for 2. But they're literally all dead. You killed every... No, 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 no. We only came for 2. It's like, alright. Guess we only came for 2. No bloody idea. Getting distracted is a bad thing. Alright. Thing, yep, we just gotta go over here. Oh! That's really high up there. Alright. And that was the last Electroless we needed for the next level up. Oh, I see. Marrow. Yeah, we need a lot of this. It might just be an idea to mark this place on the map. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Just gonna mark this place with pickaxe. There's so much. This is. I know it's all near bone, so that is fitting. But jeez, did it have to be so much? Well, I'm not complaining. It sounds like I'm complaining. No, I love having this much marrow. But where does the marrow begin, and when does it end? Oh, there's some over here. Okay, over here. Just generally checking bones seems to be a good practice. Finding marrow. That sentence out of context, it just seems like, yeah, bone typically has marrow in it because it's bone. It's like, oh yeah.
This is a new one. This'll pack a punch.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Or I'll deal with you now because now you're becoming a problem.
Punishment.
Shame Aloy's artifacts aren't good at all at the moment. Because she does next to no damage. Her ultimate, though, is just always up. That's kind of impressive. Get up. There we go. What's left? First, let me check the... Actually, let me check up here. No, stop that. Okay. Enemies are blind. There you go. Okay. I might have missed a couple, but I think that's fine. Because we can just travel over here and see if... Yeah, there's one more. And that one just vanished again. Great. Another one. I'll just place some more over here. Oh, and that one... Okay. Just keep losing track of this one. Also, I don't think any normal person kicks their legs up that high. Just a feeling. They have to be really sing-songy to be able to kick their legs up that high all the time. Since you know you don't walk like that normally, you don't go la 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 la. Because if you did that all the time, A, you would have no legs left. You would just kind of find like, oh, my legs are in incredible pain. What's causing this?
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Down. And then we just... Okay, not much of a slingshot. Because the plan was just to kind of slingshot my way up. But you kind of need to be really far down for that. And even then, you have a limited range. So even if you did get really far down, you probably wouldn't have gone to distance. Oh my god, get away from there.
This is a new one. Ever seen one of these?
Wait, she gains numbers after each E? I need to check that out.
Take flight.
Why are there so many of these guys here? This is like ridiculous. I mean, I'm loving all the items, but guys, so much. Like there was like 7 guys there. Right, any marrow? Here's some marrow. We're gonna need way more. I don't even remember why I had marrow. I guess because I found some and I just never had a use for it. No, did I have use for it? No, I don't think so. Oh well.
You can't run. Sakura swirl.
I should probably focus on what I'm actually supposed to be doing, but nah, I'm just gonna kill a few enemies.
My apologies. Lights out.
Good lord!
There are
That
a few interesting
was
trinkets
a
here.
solid hit. 5 digits. Because that was a crit on top of the character being frozen, on top of the fact that her physical damage is just stupidly high. Like, Rosaria is the definition of physical damage dealer. Where else? Ooh, some bones here. Oh, I don't like that music. That is spooky music. There's that sense of whimsy, but that doesn't. It's not good whimsy. It's like, ooh, it's spooky. Like you're gonna see a few skeletons pop up and go, "I'm Larry, I'm Joe, I'm Mo, and we are the chuckle skeletons." I don't know. Six sands of papyrus just pop out of nowhere. Ah, this makes more sense. All the way up. How tall is this? The answer is yes. Uh. Aloy, how far away are we? Oh, we are actually really far away. Uh. Yeah, I don't. Oh, I see one more. I think now we just have to go a bit more north, a bit more west. Wait, you count as an enemy? What? Now where'd you go? Just vanished. Did you go up? What? Okay, I guess you just ran away. Oh, they're just waiting. Because I believe they're practicing a dishonorable samurai technique in feudal Japan, where basically you would like to test out a new sword or weapon. You would try it out on like a crosswalk, trying it out on someone, killing them in the process. And it's like, it wasn't that popular, and it was an incredibly dishonorable thing to do. So I don't think it caught on. I hope not. it'd be awkward to see like, Japan's murder rate is like infinite because everyone's just like whipping out the swords. Yeah, it's like, sounds like a euphemism.
Yeah. Huh? Zip.
Really now? Okay. Oh. Oh, is this what I think it is? Oh? Oh, they got rid of that?
Judgment.
Wait, did I say fury or furry? Hold on. Let me reread that. The frontline troops on Yeshihori Island have been badly traumatized, much to the concern of the clan head. Lord Masahito once sent a letter describing the chaos caused by the Tatarigami. However, the clan's head response was one of fury rather than sympathy. Alright. I thought it would have been funny. He said, one of furry, and it's like, he just got out a suit. What? It's like, why would you do that? It's like, sir, we're in the middle of a war. I don't care. Sir, why are you a captain again? Which is like, what are hiring processes? How do we even train you? What's training? That explains so much. I think we can check over here. Oh, is this the... Oh, this is the one I have to go inside and, like, discover it. Because this is a nightmare. Fine. I think I've already been here. And I think I've looked for all the crystal marrow I could. But I couldn't find any. Alright, let's go down over here. Oh, is there one up there? Oh, there's got to be one up here. There must be. Oh, what is it over here? Oh. There we go. Follow the wisp. Actually, Aloy would probably be a bit better fit. Oh. Oh, there's a marrow right over there. We found the marrow.
Who put all these things here?
Also, context, Aloy comes from a post-apocalyptic world. Although, when I say post-apocalypse, I mean... It's like the caveman era, but with machines instead of dinosaurs. Because the dinosaurs are the machines. Which is really why I fell in love with the game. It's like, you're telling me it's like cavemans, or caveman era, but you're fighting robots instead of these giant dinosaurs? That sounds like an amazing concept. And really, I don't have an issue with the game. I even beaten the game, and it's like the game is fun, really fun. I don't even know if I had an issue with it, aside from my TV being really small. That's not an issue with the game. That's an issue with. No, I think the only issue I can think of was with the final boss, which really, really difficult. Also, the lack of a bad ending kind of. I understand that at one point it's supposed to be like, oh, it's all down to you to imagine what would happen, and it's like, yeah, but you kind of fade off, and it's like, oh, what happened? Like like Metroid Dread, when you see Samus die, that's the game over. As opposed to, well, no, it's like you see the needle go in and then everything just fades to white. You don't necessarily see her die, you just see the impact. Unless you beat away the Emmy, which is what you're supposed to do. What are you over here? Okay, you already picked clean. Marrow, I think that's Marrow. Let's check it up. Pick it up, check it out. Either two options are good. Yeah, there you are. A little bit of a tangent. I've been listening to Maya's theme from Persona 2. It's ridiculously catchy. But then again, it's incredibly upbeat. Oh, what's the theme? It's like da 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 da, basically on repeat for like 2 minutes. Because it's supposed to be an incredibly catchy and bouncy song. Because it's like, oh, it's like you're this energetic, bubbly person. And then you listen to the Eternal Punishment one, and it's like, oh, that's depressing. Because the story of Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment is very interesting. Especially if you don't play the censored version of Innocent Sin, because that's like, woo boy, how did you get away with that? For any more than 2 seconds. And it's like, how did the censored version get away with what it did? Because just how? To put it briefly, you see in Innocent Sin, spoiler alert for like a so many year old game. Oh, can I not defeat you? I'll wait for you to glide over. Alright, warning over. Basically, Instant Sin, you're basically dealing with rumors, and one rumor is, oh, the Joker's going around, like, possessing people, and, like, people are doing really weird things. Because reality's being altered. So people are joining cults. It's like, a person who you would trust with your life is suddenly a cultist. And it's like, king and queen, it's all making no sense. And then you realize, wait, rumors are becoming true. That means it's warping reality. And at one point, because humans are apparently really stupid, or because no one can say, stop spreading rumors, because people will spread rumors anyway, a rumor comes out that Hitler has returned from the grave, or not returned from the grave, it was... He came back from hiding and has found a spear that pierced the side of Christ. And now he's invincible, and it's like, what? Oh, and the rumor mechanic is just amazing because it also affects your weapons. But I'll get into that in a little bit. And you have to go through the game. You have to beat. You lose to him, I think, because you can't win. And it's like, oh, the game between humanity and the gods have been altered so much, so and we can't carry on. And it's like, well, there's been cheating going on, so we're gonna let you cheat by basically rewinding time, having everyone forget who they are and who their friends were, basically you never met, and everyone's strangers. Eternal Punishment basically goes, yeah, no, everyone still remembers, basically, but if they do, the end of the world happens again. So you have to go. So you are playing as Maya, who is trying to recover the truth because she's a journalist. And the main character of Persona 2, I forgot his name, is going around trying to stop this because he doesn't want the end of the world again. And it's like, oh, cool, you're like trying to save the. It's like the old protagonist is trying to save the world by basically making by being the villain, and it's a really interesting concept. But then again, what's happening is that you are effectively saying, no, you're not allowed to do anything, you have to follow the script. And I think in the end, everyone remembers and they have to fight the final boss again. I don't remember what happens after that, though. I think everything turns out okay. I think. I honestly have no idea. And I would just look up the script for the game, but I don't want to do that. Point is, in Innocent Sin, Maya's theme is incredibly bouncy and fun, but in Eternal Punishment, because it's Eternal Punishment, it's all depressing and like kind of like serious. And in Persona 3, her theme gets reused for I think the final day of the game. Like it's the final day in Tartarus, where it's like you have to get to the top. If you've not been climbing it as you should be, and how have you not been? Because you'll be in a dead game otherwise. That's it. Bad ending. You will die. Which, oh boy, I love that scene because it's like, yeah, you've got one. Well, I guess in Persona 4 you've got 1 day. Do you have 1 day? How is it? In Persona 4, you have to save someone from being kidnapped, and you have so many days to do it. At the end of the game, you have one chance to uncover the truth. Otherwise, it's just kind of like, who's the real murderer? Oh well, pancakes. Then Persona 5, it's kind of like, don't rat out your friends. Also, the final day you have to, like... Oh, what was it? You have to get to the bottom of Tartarus, because then you find the Holy Grail, and then, like, oh yeah, it's like, bad guys are a thing.
You're stuck now. You can't run. Punishment.
Basically, I love Persona games. I think they're really fun and really cool. Persona Q is a weird one, though. Because it's Etrian Odyssey with Persona characters. So it's more dungeon crawler than actually a Persona game. The issue that causes is because if you're playing Persona, you're not thinking with the right frame of mind. Also, the mechanics are completely different. Because, okay, the main character has like 100 personas, but the issue is that he can't use them. So what happens, or he as in Persona 4 or Persona 3 protagonist. So what happens is that you have to but your teammates can use other personas. So you are stuck with Orpheus, and you can give everyone else a sub-persona to boost their skills and abilities.
My apologies. The hunt is on. Ever seen one of these?
Also, in those games, it's kind of explained like, oh yeah, because the power of the wild card is like so incredibly powerful, it allows these things to happen. And then in Q2, 4 wildcard users from time and space, like all across time and space, are just gathered, and it's like, oh yeah, you get like this additional little bonus. It's like nothing special, and it's like 4 characters. That's a protagonist from 3, 4, 3 portable, and 5 are all together. I don't even know, because they're supposed to all be relatively late into the games, because everyone is there. Although 5 is interesting because it's supposed to be, oh, you're slightly before when Akechi betrays you. And 3 is before Shinji is killed. And 4 is basically any time. Any time before you save... None? No. Who is it? I think it's supposed to be any time before... Not Nanako, it's someone else. No. It's before Nanako. It's before that beat. But it's not when she's kidnapped. Like, she's still fine because it's still light mood. Otherwise you'd have a very, very angry Shoji or you basically going, we have to go back, because Kingpin of Steel, what was it? What was the title in Arena? The Kingpin Sister Complex of Steel. I think that's what it is. The Kingpin Sister Complex of Steel, because it's heavily implied he adores Nanako to absolute death. Like, if rank 10 is what would basically keep you from, is what a social link would have to save that person from an instant death spell. I'm explaining that horribly. Nanako would have, like, you return from death purely so she wouldn't get hurt. And not even a death blow, like hurt. That is how much you absolutely adores Nanako as his little sister. And by the way, they're not related at all. I'm trying to remember the actual connection, because Dojima is his uncle, and Nanako is Dojima's... Not Dojima. Is it Dojima? I think it's Dojima. And Nanako's his daughter. So that means that Nanako is his niece. Ooh. Claim all. 2. Claim all. I need to forge more items. I'll probably do all of these over the week at the weekend, if I can. That is. Let's see. Down over here. Go to Leeway. Although I personally just want to see what they're going to do for the anniversary. I hope that there is actually going to be some remakes announced, like, yo, we're going to remake Persona 1, but in the style of Persona 3 and 4, 5 onwards. So you would have, like, the time mechanic. Which I think would make things flow a little better. Ooh.
Hey, traveler. Long time no see. You been keeping well?
Have we met?
Oh, So you've completely forgotten who I am, huh?
We've never met.
I'm Juza, chief mate of the Alcor. You hitched a ride with us to Inazuma, in case you'd forgotten?
Nah, she's just kidding with you, Juza. Of course we remember you.
I was gonna say, this is the Alcor we're talking about here, and I'm the chief mate to boot.
Yes, Hess, so you need a hand or
Not
anything?
me, actually. It's Kaidahara Kid, a temporary crew member of ours.
Yep.
You know him, right? He came back with us on the return trip from Inazuma.
No idea.
I don't know what's been going on with him, but he was in really high spirits the whole way back. He kept trying to get everyone to join him for some poetry and song. Unfortunately, no one on board, from Captain Beidou to Little Yue, has that kind of,
Sophistication?
Sophistication, yes! Not an ounce of the stuff between us.
Jesus Christ!
So once we got to Liyue, he disembarked and disappeared off into Mother Nature. I'm gonna say he probably couldn't bear being around a bunch of uncouth sailors a second long. Then, not long after that, we got a message from him telling us to keep an eye out for you.
Is he in trouble?
Didn't give the specifics. He just said that if we saw you, we should tell you he wants to chat with you.
Okay.
From the tone of the message, it didn't sound all that serious. Then again, who'd be asking for the likes of you unless it was some...
Actually, we deal with little things all the time, don't we?
Feeding pigeons and whatnot.
Oh, huh. Never would have guessed. So you do everyone's odd jobs too. No wonder the captain's so fond of you. She's got a soft spot for the honest, hard-working folks of this world, you know? Getting sidetracked. Please go check up on Kaedahara Kid when you get the chance. Last I heard, he was hanging around the north of Liyue. I've got some things to do on the boat. See you around and safe travels!
Juice is nice. I like him. So when he says north of Liyue, he means harbour. 'Cause Liyue is the continent, isn't it? And not just a city port. Actually, thinking about it, Liyue is interesting because they've got a geo Archon, but they have a seaport. While Mondstadt is air, but is completely landlocked.
While the bridge slowly withers, the strings gently whisper, a twilight melody from the solitary zither.
Hey, Kaedahara Kid! So, what are you up to here? We've come to help!
You made it. Good to see you again.
Nice.
This appellation, Kaedahara Kid, when uttered by Paimon, it takes on a whole new tone.
Paimon learned it from Chief Mate Juza!
You seem to be enjoying yourself.
What makes you say that? Do I usually mope around as if perpetually hounded by adverse fate?
It's 'cause
No.
Juza said that you needed us for something. We didn't expect to find you admiring the scenery and reciting poetry without a care in the whole world.
The events of Inazuma are behind me, and no longer linger on my mind. Now I return to Liyue. It is the natural time to explore all the verses and melodies that arise from this land.
I mean, I would question how you could use a second vision. Like, I think that should stick in your mind a little bit. You know, the fact that you could use a second vision, even if it's for a limited time, that would be a cool concept.
As to the matter requiring your assistance, there was none to begin with. Unfortunately, you are too late for that, because now there is.
Uh-oh.
Huh? That was really confusing. There was none to begin with, but somehow now there still is. What?
There wasn't a need, but something changed.
Have you been eating those wild plants that you're not supposed to? Total baloney.
Listen. What do you think?
There's a boar right behind us.
Well, Paimon thinks you play just like another bard we know, who plays for loose change.
Oh? You're friends with a professional bard? I hope I have the chance to meet them
The
someday.
instrument looks quite valuable.
Very good. You're right. More to the point, however, it has a certain special ability. I acquired this anonymous ancient zither from an abandoned cave dwelling as I was exploring the mountains. When I first found it, it was old, but intact. The sight of it inspired me, and suddenly I found myself strumming, to my surprise. As soon as the melody began, my mind began to drift, and I could hear the sound of someone playing along with me. Somehow, it all felt so familiar.
Good lord, the lip sync is horrible here.
Just to circle back for a second, are you sure you haven't been eating anything suspicious that makes you see things that aren't there?
I don't believe so. Because when the melody ended, my mind became completely clear again. That's when I finally started to inspect my surroundings properly. As expected, it was a place full of mystery.
So basically you had a weed moment for like 10
The
minutes.
cave was overrun with weeds, so I imagine the owner left a long time ago. But the table and chair were spotless and gave off a fine and delicate fragrance. Even the ever-present sound of the wind fell silent in that place. It was quite miraculous. I can only assume that it must have been the treasure trove of a fabled Liyue Adeptus.
Whoa, so this instrument is an Adeptus treasure?
Who can say? Regardless, it was a wondrous experience, and after it was over, I thought to myself, I simply must share this with a friend. But in Liyue, besides Captain Beidou, you are the only friend I have.
Aww.
I doubt this would interest Beidou in the least, so I decided to invite you to share this experience. I asked Chief Mate Juza to be on the lookout for you, but unfortunately, the ancient zither broke before you arrived. The fault is my own. I've been taking it everywhere with me, and playing it too often.
Oh, so even Adeptite treasures break in the end?
I mean, everything can break.
If eternity lies out of reach, even for the mighty Electro Archon herself, then it is all the more elusive for everything else.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, please be super duper careful with your teapot.
Gotcha! Smash! Everyone inside. Ah, what a peaceful day. Hell reigns.
Luckily, in this case, the breakage is fixable. It's more akin to hibernation than anything else. The energy within the instrument has dissipated. All we need to do is find the right material, and we can awaken it once again. If I heard correctly, the material in question should be the glaze
Where'd you
leaf,
hear
as
that?
I've mentioned before, so I am privy to a few. Go on. You are the savior of Liyue Harp. You've returned.
Maybe she's got a few more tricks up her sleeve than you thought.
Let me see.
I hope 42 is enough.
Good. These are fine specimens. There will be plenty. If we extract the juices and apply them to the body of the instrument, it should awaken from its presence.
Why did you wake me up?
Yes,
I was dreaming about something
a
good.
familiar feeling. Come, try it for yourself. It's all yours.
It's all yours.
Can a poet not be forthright in expression? Then, let me rephrase. I came back to Liyue to listen to what this region of the world has to say. In these vast and ancient lands watched over by the Geo-Archon, there are countless soft voices to be heard. Of course, should there come a day when you wish to part with this instrument, I will... Well, my onward journey back, we will meet again.
Aw. Wait, did we get thing? We did get it, right? Okay. That was a really strange quest. Oh, right. We didn't pick that thing up. Let me just quickly do that. Also, first, let me level up Aloy. And can I... there's nothing I can really max out. Because we really just don't have anything. It's just all random bits and bobs. Alright. More HP. Yeah, okay. We really need to... After I send her one more time, I think I'm just gonna go... Get her artifacts. Then try to increase her skills. Because at the moment, she's just a way more, not aggressive.
I suppose it wasn't too much.
She's kind of a damage dealer, not a damage dealer. Oh god. What are these? Hello. Fluorescent fungus.
You're stuck now. This'll pack a punch. Whirling snow, coming to art. So let's... Wind, hear me. I shall treasure this good fortune.
Okay then. I think... Are you... Where are you? You should be... Ah, over here. What are these?
My apologies.
These are ghosts.
Punishment. Judgment.
Oh dear, these are ghosts.
The hunt is on. Whirling snow. Take flight.
These are definitely ghosts. Rift wolves. Ooh. Alright, I'll pick up this thing, and then I'll call it a day. I think we've done everything so far. Come on, pick it up. There you go. Yeah. Anyway, I'll call it here for now. Call that it for now. Anyway, see ya.